April 29th through to May the 5th, 2024. Each week I like to pull some cards from my deck, the Mythic Tarot, to bring guidance, and I interpret the cards to bring forth some information about what to expect for the week ahead. We're looking at the energy of the week ahead, and that's what I'll bring through with the cards. I will do an influence card to start off with, a card for each day of the week, and at the end I'll do a soul purpose card, which is going to give us a bigger picture about the experiences that we're going through. Anyway, let's begin. So first of all, we're going to do the influence card. This card influences all the other cards that I'm choosing for the days of the week only. And this card gives us something to anchor the meaning of the cards to. So I'm just going to pull one card and let's see what is actually influencing all the cards this week. Here we have Five of Swords. Five of Swords represents oppression everywhere. Wherever we feel we are being held down by external forces that do not really always have our best interest at heart. It may be an actual physical oppression, or it may be something that we perceive as oppressive in our life. It is going to come to the forefront in all through the cards this week, where we are feeling or actually being oppressed. This card is a swords card, so just keep in mind that this is a perception and how we are being affected psychologically or mentally. And so this is often attacks our identity of who we think we are. I'm going to pop that one back in the deck. Monday, April 29th. Let's choose a card. Sorry. Oh, Lovers. The Lovers card represents choice, and it is also about we worry a little bit about the direction that we're heading in. We may have a couple of roads that we can take, and the Lovers card reminds us that it's still up to us about the decision, which way to go. The Lovers card can sometimes be an immature card, as in we may still be motivated by instinct or like the base instincts or the addiction, or it could be that a bit of fun. And the insecurity around this card means that we're not sure that we're choosing the right direction that we're heading in. We don't really feel confident about the choice we need to make. We know what's best for us, but we also want to go this way too because that looks like fun. That indecision that comes around choice with the Lovers card. With the Lovers card, I wanted to just add there is that in relation to the Five of Swords, just be mindful that there's no external pressure about which decision you'd like to make, because this is about what you want and need, and it's in your best interest to tap into your own soul wisdom or your own soul self to actually decide for yourself which way to go. Okay. Anyway, that one's back on the deck. April 30th. So let's choose a card. The Hermit. So in this instance, the Hermit represents wanting to and needing to shut the world out. In the case of having the influence of the Five of Swords in relation to the Hermit, it's allowing us or giving us space so that we can isolate what it is that we want, as opposed to external circumstances or voices that may want to intrude on our decision making. We will find that we need some peace and quiet away from all of that noise in order to feel or to actually connect to the wisdom within. So expect on Tuesday that you might want to take some time out, spend some time alone, and not have too many people around. And the Hermit is one of wisdom as well. So we're accessing the greater wisdom that lies within. And it's very important, especially when it comes to the Lovers card, that we do access that, because we're looking for what's best for us and us moving forward. Anyway, that one's back on the deck. Wednesday, May the 1st. Let's choose a card. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune always augurs change. So whatever is holding us back, and whatever is, or we identify as the oppression that's influencing a lot of our world, I feel that it's here on the Wednesday that oppressive Five of Swords breaks, and we break our connection to that oppression, whatever it is, whether it's our own thoughts, our circumstances, or particular people in our lives. So expect Wednesday to be like waking up in the morning, or just coming to some sort of epiphany that, you know what, I'm going to do this because our life or our world changes. So there'll be something that comes to light, or we can feel an upward swing in our own energy. And because we've spent time with the Hermit, that allows us to really connect with the reason that we are asked to make a choice. It means that life was going, the Wheel of Fortune means life is changing. Life always changes, it always moves forward, it never stands still. And so by Wednesday, that change is in place or in play, and we've taken enough time to consider our direction. And I feel like that Five of Swords energy, it breaks the hold on whatever it is that's going on. Anyway, that one's back in the deck. Thursday, May the 2nd. Let's choose a card. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles does represent that feminine energy. I like it when the Queen turns up, because we're doing things for ourselves. We're not doing anything for the greater world. So whatever path that we choose to go on, we are securing for ourselves some sort of stability in our lives. And the Queen of Pentacles is very wise and very grounded. So expect to feel much more secure and safe in yourself and the choice that you have made, and just be reassured that the earlier energy of the week has allowed you to get to this point. The Five of Swords is still in play as an influence, but it no longer is coming down so hard into our energy field. It is just like a little bit of a shadow that's around, a little bit of doubt. Whenever doubt creeps in, just remember that it's the Five of Swords. It's just creeping in a bit. But this is a much more secure position to find yourself in. The Queen of Pentacles, all about you and feeling much more safe and secure. That's back on the deck. Friday, May the 3rd. Let's choose a card. Nine of Pentacles, love it. Look at all that security. You can see they're standing on a pile of money there too. Nine of Pentacles represents a feeling of satisfaction that the decision we made or the place that we are in feels like we have control. So the Queen of Pentacles is about control. That's from the day before, remember. The Nine of Pentacles allows us to just feel like we achieve something on our own. The Queen, yes, she's there. She is an authority figure, and she comes in to place us in that space and feel like that we have been guided to that position and that we're doing it for ourselves. And then the Nine comes in and says, you know what? I actually feel pretty good, and I did that. And you can, that is the beginning of trust in the self, that that connection to our inner world is actually stronger than we think. So remember that whenever you have that feeling of safety and security, and that you're feeling like very proud of yourself, or very satisfied with decisions that you're making, you're building a stronger trust with the inner world that goes on, your inner wisdom, and allows you to also be more it also allows you to be more confident of the language that you're speaking with yourself, with your soul. Anyway, that one's back on the deck. Saturday, May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. Let's choose a card. Two of Swords. It's interesting the Two of Swords come in. I want you to have another look at it. Look how there is authority on either side of the central figure, and that central figure is shutting that energy out. Remember I said to you that the Five of Swords may come back in again to try and influence something around us. And look where we are. We are trusting ourselves enough to say, you know what? I might have relegated or succumbed to whatever it is that you have been trying to influence me to do, or force me into, or make me feel bad about. No longer. I now have enough trust in myself to be able to shut that out. Just remember, that still is, because it's the Two of Swords, it is still a part of us that is still in its infancy, that's standing up for ourselves, deciding to shut out those voices that once were an authority in our lives. We are deciding now that we're much more trusting of our own decision-making process and what's going on in here. Because it's the two, it's still in its very early on, and it's well worth it to remind yourself that you may be vulnerable to those external voices. So your mantra is, I trust and believe in myself, I trust and believe in myself. And those external voices will begin to become less and less rowdy. That one's back on the deck. Sunday, May the 5th. Let's choose a card. Knight of Swords. I love this. So, because you are taking charge of your life, you are trusting your decision-making process, you have stood up for yourself, you feel much more safe and secure, you're learning your language. Wherever something needs to change or shift, it is automatically moved out of your life. The Knight of Swords means action. You take action. You either decide for yourself and move it out, or it moves out of its own volition. When it moves out of its own volition, it's because an internal decision has been made and the universe takes care of the rest. So expect the sudden change of your external circumstances or what's going on in your life to suit and to match the direction that you're heading in. The Knight of Swords clears the way for you. Those forces that were trying to oppress you or take over, or thought that they knew better, or that were trying to keep you in a box, if you like, all taken care of, all gone. They just, it's like magic happens and they're automatically flicked away. Like flick, flick, flick. And it just happens just like that. That one's back on the deck. So that was an interesting week. Let's have a look at the Soul Purpose card for the week. This comes, of course, at the end of the weekly forecast, because we're looking at what is actually at play here on a soul level. It's always good to know this at the end rather than at the beginning, because we can sit back and think, oh yeah, I can see how that's playing out. So let's choose a card. Look who's come back. The Queen of Pentacles has come back. The Queen of Pentacles is stability. It's all about you. It is nurturing. It is steadfast. She is immovable when it comes to someone trying to come in and say, oh, that's wrong, or you should do it this way. She is immovable. She is not unreachable or that you can't get through to her. It's just that when she knows what she wants and what she needs, other things cannot come in and change her mind. So that's the overarching soul influence for the week, is to get us to that point where we are saying, you know what, we are trusting our values, we are trusting where we are, and we are saying, you know what, that's actually going to go against my core myself, my heart. I'm happy here, thank you. I'm choosing not to head in that, or to choose that, or to do this, or to listen to you. I am quite perfectly happy where I am. Or also too, she's very open to if something sounds like it's going to benefit her, because she is about her. If it's going to benefit her, she's very well open to it. But she will take it and use it for her benefit, to help her feel more anchored, secure, and grounded. So that's the sole purpose for the week. I'm going to pop that back in the deck. Well, that's the weekly forecast for week of April 29th through to May the 5th, 2024. My name is Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for more tarot fun. Much love from me. Bye for now.